everybody, it's Nikki here and welcome to today's video, which is my grand finale for the Women Who Rock Project Pan. This was of course created by, let me just check that, Cece, Kim and Ruth. I will of course leave everything you need to know in the description box below the video, so please do check it out before you leave. Now sadly this project is not coming back for another year. I can understand that. Ruth is currently not posting at the moment because she's busy with life, and that's completely fine. We do miss her and we do hope she comes back soon, just to hear her lovely lilting voice at least, and have a laugh and a giggle at her little stories that she likes to tell, especially during the summer when little bugs interrupt her viewing or her videoing. I used to love having an update on the local bug life in Ruth's house and garden. But yeah, sadly it's not coming back next year, or for another year at least, but it was great while it started. I really had high hopes for this project in that I wanted to really delve into who all of these women in the project actually were, because some of them I'd never heard of before. But unfortunately my mental health got the better of me last year when this first started, and I had to pull back on that research and all of that. But I will get back to all of these women. I have all their names now, so I'm sure over time I will probably do research again. That's what I love to do. I love history, if you're not aware, and personal history, like people history, is what I really love. I love learning about specific people and what they have done to become a historical name. So all of these women definitely do interest me in that way. So last update, I was extremely confident that I was going to 100% this project and finish goals on everything. And then life went, no. So there are two products for two ladies in this project that I did not hit goal on, and I am so saddened. But there is reasons, one under my control, but for valid reasons, and one out of my control. The one that was under my control, but for very valid reasons, was the prompt for Helen Reddy. And what was her thing? So Helen Reddy was a product that gives you confidence, and for me, if I have nicely painted nails, I do feel rather confident and bold, and yeah. So I picked the Mavala nail polish in pure diamonds. Literally I only had to use this one more time and I would have hit goal, so you can understand my confidence in being able to do that. Oh, the clouds. Oh, the clouds are getting darker. Okay, we may have rain in the next 10 minutes. It looks very close. But the reason why this was under my control and I didn't paint them just that one more time is, I don't know how observant you are of my channel, but you may have realized I haven't posted a project panicure video in 2 months. I think it's been now, and that is for a very valid reason. I have not been painting my nails either. As you can see, they are quite bare. There isn't even a base coat on there. It's not even a clear base coat, and there's been a reason for that. And the reason is I have noticed over the last few years especially that my nails were badly stained, and by that I mean that even with nothing on them, they had this yellowy orangey tint to them that it draws back to my childhood. And for me, yellowy nails remind me of my mum's nails, and my mum is a smoker, and she always had very yellow nails, very yellow skin on her fingers from smoking cigarettes, and that that as a child made me feel sick. I have no judgment on people who smoke. If you smoke, that is entirely your decision. But for me as a child, seeing my mum with yellow nails and yellowed fingers from smoking tobacco and smoking cigarettes, it got worse when she was like smoking what we call a roll-up, which is basically where she's rolling her own cigarette from tobacco and papers, rather than smoking a shop-bought, ready-made cigarette. It got worse when she was smoking roll-ups. And it used to make me feel sick, and it used to make me feel disgusted. So over the last year or two, as I've noticed my nails getting yellower and yellower from staining, not from smoking because I don't smoke, but from nail polishes and the staining coming from wearing dark nail polishes, which is my preferred choice of nail colour, let's face it, it was making me feel disgusted with my own nails. So I was losing confidence in my own nails. I was losing confidence in the way my nails looked. So I made a conscious decision 2 months ago to let my nails grow out, to get rid of that staining once and for all. They're probably going to stain again as soon as I start to paint them again, but I just wanted a chance for them to grow the staining out, because luckily nails do grow, and mine grow pretty fast. So this is 2 months progress. They are definitely looking a lot pinker. There's still a touch of staining at the tips. It's actually, I don't know if I can show you, it's actually worse on my thumbs. You can see that orange tinge right on the tip here. I also probably need cleaning, but you can see that orange tint, whereas like say that one is more white. You can see it. This one's another one where it's a bit orange. So I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there, guys, and I just have to hold out for maybe another month, maybe even 2 months, just to get rid of that final bit of staining left on my nails. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So even though I only had to use this one more time, I just couldn't do it because I really do want to get rid of that staining on my nails, guys. I can't. It was making me feel ill. So yeah, I did not paint my nails with this once. But since the beginning of bringing this in, I have had 4 uses out of it. At the beginning, this came in at, it came in weighing 25.72, and it now weighs 25.33, which is a total of 0.39 grams in those 4 uses over the last few months that this product has been in this project pan. So I'm happy with that. The goal was never to finish it anyway, but it is what it is. So the next item was out of my control to hit goal on. At the beginning of the month, since the last update, I was doing really well at using this product, and I honestly was on track to finish this completely. But then I got really dry lips. Like, I'm talking, they were peeling, they were bleeding, the skin was really tight. I'm still suffering with it now. My lips feel really bad right now, but I wanted to put some lipstick on for the video just to hide what is going on underneath, because it's not pretty. But yeah, I had to stop using my MAC lip gloss. This is in the shade Ginger Snapped, and we were at the top of where this lettering was, but we're now down to here. So we've used quite a bit of it, but yeah, and you might think, well, Nicola, a lip gloss would probably help on your lips, but this one is quite a thick, gloopy one, so I didn't want to put that on my lips while they were feeling a little So this was into finish, but I did not get to do that. I didn't count the amount of times I used it because I was literally just reapplying throughout the day and I didn't have my notebook handy with me. So it came in originally at 16.36 when I first brought it in. It is now 15.40 grams. So I've had a total usage of 0.96 grams. So almost a whole gram used of this. Look, once my lips get healthier, then I know I can definitely finish this pretty easily. So I'm not too mad about it, but I do have some other lip glosses in other projects that I kind of need to get to as well. So that might sit on the back burner, and then I might bring it into Shop My Stash in December or something and just finish it off before my end of year makeup inventory, because there's no way I want that hanging around for my makeup to be counted on my makeup inventory when there's just that little bit left. So it was out of my hands, unfortunately. My lips just were like, no. So that does mean that I have hit goal on everything else. So let's go for it. So first of all, we had my Clinique Moisture Surge. I did have this in a little pot. Was it this one? Yes, I had it in this little pot because I find it hard to squeeze out of here. And as you can see, I have used that all up. I really like this, you know, and I recently found out that my daughter has the Moisture Surge from Clinique herself that she's currently using, and she loves it as well. And I think she got it for Christmas last year from a family member. So I might actually look at the Clinique counter in my local Boots this Christmas when I'm Christmas shopping, and see if I can pick us up both one of their Christmas sets that contains this, because then I can get her one and I can get myself one. So yeah, I will probably repurchase this one. I really liked it. So that is finished, completed, gone in the bin. The next item was for a usage goal, and this was no, not that product, was my e.l.f. lippy stick in Tea Rose. I was actually pairing this with the lip gloss, and so I actually got quite a lot of this used. So that's how much I have left, which is a hell of a lot less than what I had last month, I can tell you that, but I haven't been measuring it in my book again, I forgot. But this was actually in for 5 uses. I did more than 5 uses in the end. I just kept using it. As I say, I was pairing it with the lip gloss, which is probably why my lips are so dry now. But this came in originally at 13.51 grams. At last update, it weighed 13.40 grams, and it now weighs 13.16 grams. That is a total from start to finish of 0.35 grams used up. Yeah, overtook the 5 uses, just carried on using it. I really like this colour. It's so pretty. This is definitely a me colour. So there it is there. So yeah, the goal is to finish this hopefully either this year or next year maybe. So that's that. The next item is my Revolution Cream Bronzer. Ooh, that opened easier. Ignore the hairs that are in there. It's gross, I know. I've tried to get them out, but I can't. I just ended up a big mess. Seems to be a little slight dip going in there. But yeah, I've actually fallen in love with this bronzer. I can see myself repurchasing this product. If I was to ever use this up, I would definitely repurchase. I'm in the shade Light. It's the Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer. So yeah, I really like this. I really do. So this one was in for 20 uses. I did hit that goal this month. It came in originally at 47.33, As of last update, it weighed 46.64, and I had used it 16 times at that point. I used it a further 4 times and it went down to 46.20 grams, which means with those 20 uses from start to finish, this product lost 1.13 grams with those 20 uses. Quite happy with that. Very, very happy with that. This reckons it's got 6.7 grams. So I reckon I've got about 5.5 grams left. So at that, it's probably going to take me about 150 uses, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Math, not my thing. I only got a B in A-level. A-level. I didn't take math A-level. I got a B in GCSE maths, so, and that was more than 30 years ago. So yes, happy that that I have that in my collection. The next one was my Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. I have managed to get this to settle now. It wasn't settling for the longest time, but it's recently settled, and I think I'm about down to there. You can see the window in there, and I think it's settled just below that line. So I'm quite happy that I've got half of this done. So it came in for 10 uses. It started off in this project at 102.51. As of last update, I had used it 8 out of 10 times, and it had gone down to 100.37. I used it a further 2 times and a couple of extra times on top of that, and it went down to 96.11. In total, I have lost 6.4 grams in this product. Now, I will say that some of that is going to be in here. Some of that weight is going to be in here because this is slightly too dark for me on its own. So I mix it with a collection foundation that is slightly too light for me. Not slightly too light. I look like a ghost. So I've mixed the two together into a bit of a concoction. So I'd say there's at least half a gram to a gram of this product, the Maybelline foundation, in this little pot. So I can't say that I have used all of that 6.4 grams up until I finish that little pot. But yeah, I'm happy to take that. I do like that foundation. It's just I'm trying to steer away from full coverage nowadays because I'm getting a little older. But you know what? For a full coverage foundation, it's really nice. But I think it's been reformulated, so I couldn't even buy it as it is anyway. The next item was my MAC liquid lipstick in The Best Gift Is Me. So it's this one. And I'll give you a swatch. So there is the swatch there. Now I really like this product. It's kind of a moussey texture. So if you're not careful, it can apply too thickly on your lips. But whose idea was it to do this shaped doe foot applicator? Like why? Why? I don't like it. I don't like, give me a normal doe foot applicator over that weird shaped bally thingy thing, because it made it really difficult to apply a nice thin layer because I didn't feel like I could apply it properly. So yeah, I like the color. I like the texture of it and the formula of it. I just don't like the application of it. This was in for 5 uses. It came in weighing 26.40 grams. As of last update, I had used it twice out of the 5 uses. It weighed 26.39. I've since used it a further 3 times to hit that 5 use goal, and it now weighs 26.35. So this has only lost 0.05 grams for those 5 uses. But like I say, you have to apply a thin layer, otherwise it just gets really chunky and horrible on your lips. But yes, I did manage to use that up. Well, not use it up, but use my 5 uses. The next item and the last one I'm going to talk about is on my eyes today, although I've got weeping eyes today, so ignore the mess that is my eyes. When my eyes water because I have hay fever and anyway, I've had really watery eyes over the last couple of days and my eyes are watering, so eyeshadow doesn't stay on my eyes. But I had this in for 9 uses. It's the I Heart Revolution Mermaid Palette. Come on, you're not normally hard to open. And it looks like that. It's definitely looking a lot more used now. We've got a little dip going in here. We've got dips going in here and here, and the and the pattern is wearing off quite well on that shade. So when this rolled into the project, it weighed 56.69 grams. As of last update, I had used it 5 times and it weighed 56.52 grams. I have used it a further 4 times this month, including today, to hit that 9 usage goal, and it weighs 56.41 grams, which means that over those 9 uses, I have used 0.28 grams of this product. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I've got some good dips going in some of the shades, in probably my favorite shades in the palette. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I basically did the same look 9 times. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it. I do enjoy this look when it stays on my eyes. But yeah, I really like it. So that is that. So that is the wrap up for this project pan. Thank you to Ruth, Cece and Kim for creating it. Was Cece, wasn't it? Yes. Thank you very much for creating it. I am sad that it's not coming back again, because I do like to support our women. But yeah, I've had so much fun doing it. Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed watching it. If you have, then please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.